Coach, with Pashovit's effort on Friday night, do you see him potentially getting a start this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, he's right there. You know, I thought he played well Friday. I didn't feel like he was completely ready to play. That's why he didn't go on Saturday. I think as the game grew older, he played better. But when you get the net, you have to look like you're ready, and you got to look like you want to own that net. And he didn't. So when he does get his chance, and it's coming soon, that's the way he's got to look.
Coach, how do you feel like Tyler Bush has done so far? Obviously, 4 goals on the season. Can you just speak to his ability and what he's shown so far?
He's been great. Bushy's obviously off to a great start. He didn't get anything done offensively on the board over the weekend. He did some good things. I think he struggled in the 2 games at Northeastern more than he has, obviously. They're a hard, old, experienced, successful program. Won Hockey East last year, and I think it was kind of an initiation weekend for some of our freshmen on the road, playing in an environment like that. And he's the kind of kid that a couple of those experiences, and he's going to adjust because he's a hockey player. So he's done great. And again, I think he's just going to continue to get better and better throughout his freshman year with experience and everything that he's going to.
And additionally, what's just kind of the health status of your team right now as far as injuries and how they're holding up?
Right now, everybody's good. Knock on wood. We through 6 games, we're pretty healthy. We have the typical bumps and bruises and nicks that any hockey team does through almost a month, but everybody's technically eligible from a health standpoint to play.
From what I could tell, it looked like you played at least 3 good periods there, the 2 on Friday and the first period on Saturday. How would you just evaluate the overall weekend, and then can you talk about Harvard too?
To be honest with you, Jeff, Friday we played 3 good periods. Joey, he would want that start back. He let in 3 goals on I think 7 shots, and he just didn't have it that night. We still have the utmost confidence in that kid and all of our goalies that they're going to get the job done. But we felt like Friday we played well enough to beat that team, and they thought the same thing, Northeastern. And so we were really happy with how we played Friday. We got into a big hole, unfortunately, and weren't able to climb completely out of it. But we won those last 40 minutes. We outplayed them for the last 40 minutes of that game, and we tried to carry that into Saturday. And one of our goals that we wanted to accomplish was just go win the first 10 minutes of Saturday. And if we can win the first 10 minutes and play downhill, we're going to give ourselves a chance, and we did. We were up a goal in the first 10, and then they just turned it on. You could see their experience and their age and everything just kind of take over, and that was the first game this year, in the last 50 minutes of that game where we kind of felt that well, look, we're just not the better team tonight. And they just beat us. They were really good and outplayed us in every facet, and those experiences again are going to make us better. With Harvard, I think they're ranked 13th in the new poll that came out today, so technically they're ranked higher than Northeastern. I think Northeastern's grossly underrated. I think before too long you'll see them start to creep in the top 10. But Harvard's good. I mean, they have some, a litany of NHL picks. They got a great coaching staff. It's technically their first game of the season because they're an Ivy. So, they're healthy. They're fresh. They have that going for them, but they also haven't played 6 games like us. So, we're confident. Our kids are confident, and we're learning every week, and we're going to take every experience that we get with such an ambitious schedule and use it to our advantage, and that's what we intend to do.
Coach, speaking of the ambitious schedule, when you look back and you have this many ranked opponents in the beginning of the year, do you think back and think maybe take one a little easier, or do you want to keep throwing them to the gauntlet?
No, it's these. We believe in our team. We like our players. We're inexperienced and young, but part of the reason we were able to get good, talented young players is because we committed to scheduling opponents like we have. So that's the strategy as we build our program. We believe, and I know in my heart, that when these kids are all juniors and seniors, for what they're going through right now, learning curve, is steep, and they're learning things the hard way, and it's going to make us better. It's going to make us better. A win against a team that is ranked low and not a contending program, long term won't do anything for us. It won't do anything for us. It's, people say, well, what about, winning culture and letting your kids feel a win? We beat a really good team in Air Force, and that win our kids, are going to cherish forever. It wasn't a win against a low-ranked team. Air Force just got off of beating Ohio State and BC, and we felt like the fourth we lost to them that we should have won. So, I wouldn't change anything. I really wouldn't, and if we can get through this, we can get through anything.